on a gagné pas mal de courses. Ils ont 2000... Andy, il a 2800, il a 3100 Humbugh.
A good afternoon, everybody. We're gonna have...
Oryx!
That's what we're gonna have. We're gonna have co-op AD between Team Humbugh and the Bonk Buddies.
Focus.
You know, it would help if I didn't have like every audio unmuted when we started this, but that's how we started. Andy, stop stuffing your face. It's time. We're past 2 o'clock. We have a whole lot to do today. Glad you guys are here. We are gonna have a good time with this race.
All done.
It's boots, so like it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So I'm not sure for Bonk Buddies, but I know this is Team Humbugh's first race of groups. From what I understand with the rules of this tournament, everybody's playing everybody in their group one time.
Auto track. This is starting boots, don't forget.
This is starting boots.
Do you want me to open like Saha Eastern or something stupid?
I mean, I could do that.
I want
could
Andy
go
to
open
start
Saha
with
and
something
use
stupid.
Gr1nk. That's normal. I like it. I like that.
Okay.
Well, maybe not Eastern actually, but just like Saha.
Just Saha into like Uncle.
Yep.
Good luck on your
Gives you
run, may
time,
the
okay.
best Andy win.
Let's do it.
Yo, I heard some TTS. Thanks.
Also, hope you guys
Thanks for the good luck.
can make heads or tails of this layout. We did the best we could with trying to keep the, you know, player cams available if they have them, as well as trackers.
Right.
But we are getting started here. So off we go. We're going to see where these teams
domination begins.
are going to start.
And the world was never itself again.
Oh, I didn't make a file. We're fine.
Andy, damn it!
All right, so Blue Cane already kind of nice to have.
Burn, I think so.
You love to see it.
Burna. Oh my god.
It's a Humbugh gonna head to that
Alright,
Eastern
domination
Saha area that we heard them talking about. Meanwhile, Gr1nk gonna be up in Hyrule Castle.
Bonk rocks. What do you got for me?
Akaelyne and Andy gonna both get that 300 there. I just saw a green pendant on Eastern. I think that was a pendant desert.
Eastern is green pendant and desert is a bad pendant.
All right, bad pendant. You heard it here first. Heart container, $20 and $50 over in Saha's closet. Humbugh is out. Sword for Gr1nk on Uncle. Will Humbugh head there, or will he go south to Kakariko? Okay, he is going. He will get that. Looks as though Lumberjack, just a piece of heart.
Mushroom at the drop down.
All right, so the Bonk Buddies decide not to head into escape here with that sword. Bonk Buddies getting their map check in now. Mushroom for Andy.
Kill stuff in Eastern area?
You automatically kill stuff. Oh, it counts for that with the rocks from the up the rocks.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, hey, a vanilla sword. I'm doing in front of escape.
Okay.
Ooh, glove at the dam. So that's going to be back of escape access. That's 1/3 of our Dark World access.
Goatsy house.
Yo, Goatsy house.
Yeah, there are bombs next to Uncle in his chest, and the sword is on Uncle himself.
All right, this could be a time save for Bonk Buddies if Humbugh does this and it comes up empty.
Book.
All right, 3 bombs back of escape. Looks like just a heart container and a book so far. In Blind's hut. A bottle, so we will be able to check Sick Kid. Chicken Hut coming in hot and heavy down here for Bonk Buddies, as well as Mini Moldrum Cave. A whole lot of items going to be flying at us real quick. 3 bombs, so you pay 1, you get 2 additional. Net positive. You love to see it. Looks like we got a shield. Bombos in Mini Moldorm. Some bombs for your troubles. Heart piece. And yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, kind of what you're going to expect here. 20 bucks back of escape. No, that's back of well for Andy. Ice Rod has been found as well as some armor. Armor's good. Ice Rod's better. It's always nice not having to search for that to be like your last piece of the puzzle in an AD type scenario. All right, nothing in front of escape so far, and all trash looks as though for Humbugh. So
I haven't seen him out.
he is out.
Okay.
I'm going south shore.
Okay.
Yeah, Greek, my man, he is poor.
So
He is poor. No,
up to you.
no money to his name.
I got one behind Saha. So
Okay. Then I will remove.
Rolkin with the resub. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the 43 months. Like the one thing we left off this layout is the alerts.
okay.
Which is quite enticing.
Glove in the dam.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go to Gina since you have a book.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to fake flipper up to Hobo. A couple of new checks here on the top left, bottom right. Going to get a peek at library from Andy. Just 10 arrows. He could use them, but I mean, they're so slow. You're going to find more.
Need to pull the dam.
Meanwhile, Hobo check coming in
Okay.
for Bonk Buddies. It's a second sword.
300 more rupees at race game is kind of concerning.
It is.
I'm gonna go check this mushroom ASAP.
You'd love to see a second sword. Plus, he saved that water walk. The mushroom check incoming for Team Humbugh.
Bombos was the only thing in Enemizer Cave.
Okay.
Waterfall Fairy coming up empty. Besides that sword, not much we can really gather from the water checks just yet. Sword doesn't really have too many logical implications
Yes, I
regarding our next piece of access, but no money, so that means Zora's going to be kind of left high and dry.
Not from the mushroom. I save scummed it, so.
For Bonk Buddies, but
I would ignore Lost.
Humbugh is going to be
I will do-
saving that mushroom. That turned out to be trash as well. Time for Gr1nk now, I think, to do a little bit of catch up here. Get the essentials from Kakariko. Maybe decides to go up the mountain. Maybe Akaelyne is going to head into escape here.
Escape before desert, or just go glove desert?
Ooh, Humbugh going to head straight to
I have a glove now.
Waterfall
I-
Fairy. Maybe he comes out of here and goes to Hobo. Andy picks up his sword. Akaelyne going to be right behind.
Waterfall Fairy, nothing.
Grab this magic just in case.
We'll see if she decides to head into escape. It looks like she is.
What was his rank again?
And Humbugh is going to head to Hobo, so he will get the second sword. We'll relay that information to his teammate. I would say maybe he doesn't tell his teammate, but Solski's not on this team.
Damn, I hope Sank wasn't a map.
That was Sanka map.
There's the sword on Hope.
Oh, okay. I wrote it for you, don't worry.
Thank you. What you?
All right, so Akaelyne heading to front of escape. That's going to kind of give that time back to Team Humbugh.
Exactly.
Thank you. It was not.
Back of escape going to be some new checks here.
Oh, okay.
As far as the four, as well as Andy's side here, going to be going to Agina.
300 from Bonk Rocks, but you could do that on the
They're
way
kind
to
of
the
fanning
desert.
out, making sure they don't leave anything behind. Piece of heart. The map is back here, and there's the Moon Pearl. So 2/3 of our access to Dark World. Are we going to have flippers and a lamp to kind of point us towards Aga? Or are we going to find a hammer? My money's on a hammer. I kind of feel like something's at Zora, all things considered.
On the right.
Zora could just be the lamp, though.
There's a third one you open.
That's true.
Oh, I forgot we had this book, so we are going to take a peek at Desert here.
Now that I'm thinking about it, but that doesn't matter. All right, I got this glove. I got the burner.
All right, so Back of Escape coming up here for Bonk Buddies. They're going to get their information about their Moon Pearl. And we did confirm that the small key is indeed in Dark Cross, so we can skip that for both teams today. Andy checking map chest of Desert. It is a compass, so we are boots locked here, but guess what? We started with those bad boys. And it is the big key, so not the small, but the big.
Porch, small keys in the big chest.
We do have Eastern available. Humbugh going up the mountain here. A little bit of divergence between the teams as far as what they want to do. We'll see if Gr1nk decides to head into Eastern or just do Saha. I think this is the first check for them in this area. All right, 20 bucks on Old Man, but we do have that valuable save and quit spot. Small key going to lead us to 10 arrows on the right side of Desert. Bonk Buddies as well, going to save scum that mushroom. And there's our mitts. Lana Bean in chat called a glove somewhere for a second one. And that's what we have in Desert. So there's Dark World access. This game's kind of wide open now.
So I have to go all the way over there to look at Desert Ledge.
This is going to be a good potential dive for Gr1nk and Bonk Buddies. Heading into Eastern here, like, if you get a hammer, I kind of feel like maybe Andy and Humbugh don't get that for a while.
Mirror is...
Oh, the mirror, dude, that's huge.
Easiest time save of all time. Okay.
All right.
So, I'll write that down. I gotta get my Moon Pearl, and then I'll see you in the Dark World.
All right, so Akaelyne going to be getting the desert information, sees that mirror, knows it's there. That's kind of important.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Andy going to check King's Tomb for us. Second chest in Eastern right now for Gr1nk, not coming in
Nice caps.
as far as useful.
Same with the end of
Humbugh going to clean up here
How that happened.
in Kakariko. Going to get his book and Ice Rod and head to Desert.
No, I wasted a bomb.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Alright, so Moon Pearl is BOE1. Oh, you changed it. Okay.
I did change it.
All right, 300 bucks. Man, really feel like you could have used that sooner. I mean, with Mirror, if they go up to Catfish, there's incentive to go back. So, like, you know, both teams kind of left the Zora area or Zora.
What if we do some clown shit? How do you feel about
all
clown
right.
shit?
What clown are we doing, Andy?
Fairy revive hover too.
Yep.
Yep, let's go.
All right.
Well, you're gonna have to be the one to do that.
No, yeah, I know. I'm going up to the mountain now.
Okay, cool.
Because you don't have your bottle.
I do not.
No bottling. No bottling. If Andy's trying to potentially hover East Death Mountain, that's going to be a hot mess.
I have no idea.
They most likely are going to be using a shared spreadsheet. I know when I teamed up with Andy for League,
Pretty slow.
that was kind of the first thing we did.
matter which
Like, he had a template for co-op information,
As for which
and we
one is
utilized that.
less
Mitt's
slow.
going to be available now for Akaelyne and Bonk
Slow, no
Buddies.
matter what.
Last chest for Gr1nk in Eastern is just a compass, so I believe that's going to be item on the boss. So no such luck right now, is maybe kind of getting an advantage from that Eastern dive.
I guess I can go into Hera too before I actually do clown shit.
Yeah, makes sense.
Andy is starting to think a little sensible, it seems, and doing the in-logic checks first.
Hera to avoid clown shit.
All right, mirror for Bonk Buddies, and Spec Rock seems to be a bunch of garbage, inside and on top.
Oh, it's too bad I don't have that Master Sword. But, oh well.
All right, so kind of to explain what's happening, the top two runners, Andy and Humbugh with Team Humbugh, they are on a team together. They are in a voice call and sharing information. As we see, that ether tablet is nothing.
We're fine.
The bottom two, Akaelyne and Gr1nk, are on Team Bonk Buddies, and they are in a voice call as well, sharing information. So that's how the co-op works. It's an info share. Both runners do have to complete the game.
Alright.
They have to complete the randomizer. They have to finish. And I believe this tournament is using the rules of average time between the two finishers. The lowest one wins.
Okay, we need a hook shot or a fire source.
Yeah. Is there an item left in desert?
No.
Cool. Yeah, I'm heading for a village.
Okay.
All right, Andy's
I'm gonna do.
Andy's about to do stupid stuff, guys. I swear to God. All right, we're getting the ferry ready. We're not even. I mean, dude, we're not even going to just straight Dark World. We're gonna. Humbugh is. Humbugh's going to Dark World. He's doing the smart thing. Andy, not so much.
What?
All right, so Andy is going to try and do a trick here involving hovering and a fairy revival. So he has to get down to a half heart, take a bomb of damage as he is over this pit, and then which he did. So now the fairy is going to revive him, and he is going to try and begin a hover as he revives, and it'll allow him to go to the right side. This is one of the really hard tricks in the game. If he doesn't actually first press the A button on the first frame, he'll fall again, and he's given up on
I
it.
gave it one shot.
Yep.
I respect the attempt. Humbugh got to check out Skull Woods.
Okay.
You get an applaud.
Yeah. Turtle Rock Pendant and Thieves Town and what?
Nice.
Okay.
All right, small key in the vanilla big key chest of Skull Woods for Humbugh. Akaelyne right behind.
I'm installed.
Okay. I'll just go straight down to village.
Gonna be getting that nice
I found it.
full magic drop as well. All right, both of Team Humbugh members in Dark World. Gonna try and keep tabs on what both of them pick up here. Looks like Gr1nk headed up to the mountain.
There's an item fire lock somewhere.
Oh, magic drop vanished. Rest in peace.
Okay. Did you get the big key?
All right, it looked like there was some info. Andy's tracker looks to be updated. TR is the other bad quote-unquote pendant. And then 5/6s are Thieves Town and Ice.
Nothing. Oh, well, King's Tomb, nothing, I mean.
Yeah, King's Tomb is nothing. The village is dead.
Rip the village. It has departed. For Andy.
I'm not going into Thieves Town yet.
All right, North Dark World coming in hot. For Humbugh, going to be able to check this one item that's just so far out of the way.
Oh, that's fine.
Just 20 bucks at Graveyard Ledge. Meanwhile, Akaelyne going to get the small key in the pinball room of Skullwoods and head on out. Andy's dig into his heart's content, also getting another 20 bucks. Not picking it up. Item fanfare, not worth it.
Dark World. I'm doing Smith Chain too.
Yeah.
All right, Andy's claiming to do Smith Chain here. Does have the mirror, so should be pretty easy to do. Gr1nk gonna take a dive into Tower of Hera. I believe we saw Andy go in here, and we could not advance. With doing Smith Chain early like this, unless we get Hammer, we are leaving Hammer pegs behind. Red mail for Humbugh in the first chest of Thieves Town. Always a welcome find in co-op, because you're going to be on lower health, because most times you're not going to go out of your way to get extra health.
You got your ice rod and your book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big Key to Thieves Town in chest number 2. Andy has purple chest in tow. Akaelyne gonna head on over, looks to East Dark World. Maybe setting up for a Kern jump here. Gonna try and fake flipper this. Maybe to try to break this seed open.
That's not
Does get the trick. Nicely done. So she will be heading probably over to Catfish and maybe gets Zora done as well. Quake shows up here in K45. Andy gonna pick that up. Maybe decides to tell Humbugh. You never know.
Yep, good old Quake.
So Andy leaving purple chest behind, going to be able to do a trick as far as being able to mirror right in front of the NPC we turn that into. And as long as he doesn't mirror before that, it'll still count as he has it. The bow showing up here for Bonk Buddies on Catfish. That's kind of huge. Clearly, we're going to get something to let us into East Dark World. But yet to see it. The flute at purple chest. You love to see that too. Akaelyne going to actually go to Zora here. I like this. Has the money. Has the extra resources. Can get it done. That's how co-op works. There's just stuff everywhere.
Hammers on Bombo's tablet.
Guys, don't you think Andy should have went and got
I can't get this yet. So
the sword? He knew that sword was there, guys. But I bet you money there's going to be just there's just a heart piece there on Zora. I bet you money there's a sword here in Hype Cave. Based on what we've seen so far. Either that or the flippers.
There's a sword in Hype Cave.
Or that. Yeah.
For my own sake, so I don't need to go to Gr1nk to go get my hammer.
You still have to go there to activate your flute, so
That's true.
still.
All right, Powder.
Yo,
There's a sword. Called it.
Let's go.
He'll put the witch hat on me.
What do I want in there?
1, 2, 3.
All right, so they are going to get their hammer. That's really good. That's how we open up
One is a red boomerang,
East Dark
2
World here.
is
Yeah,
Powder.
one is NPC.
Oh yeah, 1 is NPC. Yeah.
The only thing, like, that hammer kind of is bad because for Bonk Buddies, I feel like it mainly because like they got that bow and that was such a great find at the time, but now they're not going to be able to potentially combo Pod and Eastern together at the same time. Hammer is on Bombo's tablet. Andy's about to pick that up right now. He read it with just a fighter sword. Meanwhile, Humbugh taken down blind, gets a map. Looking at his tracker, doesn't appear he got anything valuable in Thieves Town, so that's probably going to be just something we clear out. Now, granted, he does have the small key, so that big chest is looming. I'm pretty sure Andy will take care of that sometime here
We
soon.
don't have a lot of good options where we can full clear stuff.
I have ice with bombos.
Yeah. Ice with no hookshot and Samaria.
This is very cool.
I agree that ice with no hookshot and Samaria kind of blows. Well, thank you, Lana Bean.
We have logical way to Eastern Mountain,
Yep.
which is a shit ton of
We get the voice modulator out here in a minute if we need to and keep everybody awake. All right, so Humbugh gonna be turning into Smith. Gonna do the Smith chain. I kind of, if I'm Andy here, I think I'd have just checked
nothing in Thieves Town.
purple chest. You know, I guess maybe he wants to fan out and maybe find everything.
Go back for him.
Akaelyne in back of Eastern.
Alright, I'm doing
Technically not in logic with no fire rod or
I'll
lamp.
save and quit from here.
Bombos is the requirement for Meyer. Humbugh and Gr1nk both have that. I forgot exactly where that
So
was.
I'll have to grab that.
I'm grabbing credit on the way here, just in case.
Okay. Meyer L.
All right, Humbugh getting his Quake. Akaelyne in this fight gets the quick. Oh, almost gets the quick kill. But does get 3 bombs, and that's going to be Green Pendant. That's also going to give us another item here at Saha's Hut. And it is all dungeons, so that is required.
Especially since I need
So no
bombos.
time has really been wasted there with clearing that dungeon out.
Yeah. There won't be any better
Humbugh gonna get his tempered here as well as powder. Extra help, 2. $50 on Saha.
Please dash. Thank you.
Green Pendant kind of coming up dead here for Bonk Buddies. Gr1nk has finished up
You said you
Thieves Town.
got Quake.
I think he finished up Thieves Town. His tracker does not say so, but I saw him in the blind fight, and
Also
I
gonna
assumed
use mushrooms
he took
instead.
care of that.
Ah, nice.
All right, so with hammer in hand, we can go a good old-fashioned long way to East Death Mountain. We can also access Dark Death Mountain, get our info for Turtle Rock. We need to know what medallion we need. Still no fire source, no fire rod, no lamp, nothing to light torches. Meanwhile, Akaelyne gonna check the pedestal.
Where do I go when I have-
Chat, get ready. We're gonna check the ped.
Pod Eastern ice is
Survey says 10 arrows.
even if it's just low.
Nothing good.
Yeah.
That's good for the runners.
Going
Not
into
good for
mine is
chat,
not
good for the
too-
runners, though.
Yeah, I'll do Pod Eastern. It's by far the most appealing options of those.
So Humbugh gonna get his info, gotta go to Pod Eastern, looks like, from what they're discussing. Andy not getting anything in Spiral.
I'll check
Quake here for Gr1nk.
Magic Bat as well when
Okay.
I activate my flute.
Do you want to do Magic Bat with hammer pegs?
Humbugh didn't like that idea. You saw his face. You saw it. He didn't like that question.
Okay.
I would suggest that you instead do hammer pegs with Thieves then.
Yeah, that's also fair.
A little bit of team contention between the two of them.
Okay.
They're not quite agreeing. They're being reluctant. I think
That'll give
there's
you
some
a little more time
infighting,
to filter
guys.
Dark Death Mountain in case there's
It's only game 1,
Yep.
and they're falling apart.
Very good.
Nothing in Light World Death Mountain though. So
All right, so this is good for Bonk Buddy's gonna head down here, get this information, gonna get Flute and Hammer back to back. Gonna keep them in this. Oh, it looks like Humbugh gave in. He's gonna go do Hammer Pegs. All right, I don't think...
on
Andy got-
Sky Island.
Oh, Hookshot is on Sky Island. Good to know. I missed that. Screen's too small.
Funny place for it.
Glad he said it. All right, so Hammer Pegs was dead. Just some cash.
Go in the portal. It is Ether for Turtle Rock.
All right, so we do need the last medallion that is not available right now. Oh no, Bonk Buddy skipped the tablet.
But
No, dude.
breakable Hera and possibly in no logic still. Oh hello.
Oh
man.
no.
There is a lamp on Magic Bat.
Oh,
Oh, so Fire Source at Magic Bat, according to Humbugh, gets
that's kind of gross.
a lamp. That's so unfortunate for the Bonk Buddies. Maybe Akaelyne remembers.
Or you can do Hera since you got to come up here anyways.
I do. Okay, I'll
Andy gonna do Hookshot Cave. Can he get the hover here? Doesn't need it, actually. We're gonna go get Hookshot. Why am I thinking about hovering?
But I mean, I will Hera fun before going to the basement.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really care either way. I'm down for Hera. I just have no choice to. I'd have to skip the big chest no matter what,
Yeah.
unless I'm about to pull. A
All
fire
day I
source.
think about hovering. Adida. I dream about it. Anyway, Hookshot for Andy and Team Humbugh. Gonna head back in and get 4 more checks here in Hookshot Cave. All right, so if you're rooting for the Bonk Buddies right here, you are really, really hoping
In Super Bunny.
Akaelyne remember. Oh, and Akaelyne doesn't have a
Hookshot
sword.
Cave I'm doing right now. I
Okay,
have
is
a
gonna
lot
get the
of
sword,
money.
so that's huge. Huge.
I don't know how I missed that hookshot. Yeah, nothing in Hookshot Cave. I got a blue goo.
It's a Humbugh up here on the mountain with Andy. This is what you kind of don't want to see, even though you do have to do this sometimes, like the two of them in the same spots together. You want to kind of fan out as much as possible.
Mirrored there, but whatever. I'm gonna do Spike Cave. Yeah, this will only really feel bad if something good is in Hera, and I can't do Hera last anymore.
Yeah, but like Hera is kind of.
Andy wanting to do Hera last.
Yeah.
Ooh, are the bonk buddies heading into Misery Mire? Looks like they are. Okay, Akaelyne heading back into her portal. Looks like we are going to Bombo's tablet. This is huge. $20 in Spike Cave is a bunch of garbage.
Oh, I didn't write it.
No worries. No worries. Don't write it.
It's in the lobby chest.
All right, so they are going to get
Okay.
Hammer. Gr1nk probably not going to be the most excited about the information given what has transpired.
All right. So I guess I'm gonna do Pod Eastern.
Thinking about it. Oh, they're going to leave.
Here.
Okay.
They're leaving.
$1,000.
We do need flippers. We do need ether and fire rod. Samaria as well. They need a bow. We have seen a bow. It's at Catfish. That's kind of far away.
Not in the compass yet.
Andy going to be diving Pod and Eastern
yeah,
both
wide
here
open,
without
shit,
a
small
bow.
shield
So this is pretty good for bonk buddies, keeping them in this. So that bow find may still prove to be very decisive. Compass
It's in the big.
on
Cool.
All right.
the boss.
Back to the big chest.
So it looks like we are going to get to see Hera Basement today.
That makes me feel better about skipping it, at least.
Yep. Agreed.
All right, Pod.
All right, small key. First chest of Pod, not locking them out. They'll be able to head in. Can sequence break right side. If a bow shows up here, that would be huge for Humbugh, but it would really suck for bonk buddies. There can be a second bow out there. Or rather, there is one. It's just a matter of where will it show up.
So there's the option of combining Akaelyne with checking pyramid and catfish.
I wasn't
sure
gonna
if
do.
it's ever
I
worth
wasn't
it.
gonna do pyramid because you are an ice away from pyramid fairy. So
Yes.
if that's like the route.
All right, they're
you wanna
discussing
take,
pyramid here.
then go for it.
Yeah, I figured the pyramid fairy was also soon gonna happen, but I don't know.
All right, so a ton of keys here. I believe we're probably going to get another key here in Stolfo's basement. Ooh, big key. So
Chest is the drop down.
based off of that information, is the back locked? No, they could proceed to the back. Even without that bow, because we did get one key on the right side, not two. Big chest in Hera, just a piece of heart. So a little bit of time investment
Okay.
for Team Humbugh there.
I'm gonna go to ice.
Okay.
All right, Thieves Town play here for Akaelyne. Does have hammer, so we'll be able to check big chest. I'm assuming there is an item there based off what we've seen so far. I could be wrong. Seeing a 1 on Humbugh's tracker makes me feel as though there is one. We are getting the Ice Palace play from Humbugh.
That's a small key.
This is one of those, like, you know, if you're watching, you know, Andy and Humbugh right now, it's like this is one of those bad scenarios. Like we know the viewer where that bow is, and yet the play they're making from their vantage point makes so much sense.
Flippers are
Oh,
in here.
flippers, okay. So ice makes more sense. You know, those are gonna kind of maybe pull them to Swamp Palace. That's 4 items.
As well as a bow. Wow. Okay.
Oh, and he got a bow in pod. The luck sack, dude. The absolute luck sack.
I wish I had that lamp.
God.
That's okay.
I mean,
I guess Tempered Sword also.
the very last opportunity.
I have a lot that you don't.
Wait a minute. I said last
Yeah,
opportunity.
well,
I wasn't counting. Andy mirrored in the dark, didn't he? Or was that the big chest?
One of them's got some blue goo. The other one's got nothing.
He mirrored at big chest. Okay.
All right, pod.
I was about to say, did this man just skip a chest? Like, I wouldn't put it past him.
Both.
It's a very slow Ice Palace. It was not a small key in the first chest, unfortunately.
Rip.
I mean, the next thing we're probably going to see is, like, what, a Samaria here in Ice Palace just to make this, like, ultimate trash?
First trip onto the bridge. You get a heart container, a bow, and flippers in the 3 checks past the bomb jump.
All right, big chest coming in for Akaelyne. This is something we want to pay attention to because there's an opportunity for Humbugh team not to go back for it for a while. It is Piece of Heart.
I don't have magic. Hell no. I didn't really want to use my blue there, but oh well. I only didn't flip 1 turtle? How did that happen? What?
All right, so info for Gr1nk going to be getting that hook shot.
3 to die to the bombos, and then 5 died to the bombos.
Nice.
I mean, there is that opportunity, like I said, for Kane here in Ice. Kind of depends on that key layout. Also, Rule of Fire. I know that's a very popular thing in the racing community. As far as, like, what to look for. I could see a Fire Rod show up in here. Akaelyne taking down Blind, and Andy taking down Helmasaur. All right, Bonk Buddy's probably about to get their lamp as well, as long as they decide to do Magic Bat right after this.
Yeah, this is dumb. Fucking up.
So Andy is going to be able to clear out all of Eastern here, thanks to that bow find. I still can't believe that actually happened.
Thank you.
Ooh, nice. Quick Eastern for you, maybe?
Quick key and cannonball.
Yep.
Let's go.
All right, lamp for the Bonk Buddies.
Hopefully a quick one for you.
Hopefully.
Emo, you can complain whenever you like. You can start now complaining about the lack of big key guessing game.
Until Samaria's...
I'm sure there will be some numbers in chat. I'm not going to actively encourage it, though.
It can be.
Yep.
Could also be at the shovel spot with a shovel in the big chest of ice.
And you guys, let me know if Juno does become on camera. We'll change Andy's cam to just be Juno. Easy. All right, so it looks like nothing of value for Humbugh so far in Ice Palace, but he does have one check left, and he has a key in hand.
Down.
I kind of feel like maybe this is a key, though.
It let me down.
Humbugh going for a trusty 6 / gets a 7th in there for good measure by missing 1. But does take down Cold Stare, getting a map for his troubles. So
Eastern.
all 3 items were found in ice.
That loose end out of the way.
Right. I'll go.
I need to pay more attention to Humbugh and Akaelyne's trackers since they are utilizing the item counter.
Because you have swamp as well.
Yup, that's true. I'll really want that tempered sword.
Samaria.
Yep. Okay.
Andy going to be real upset here when he gets a compass.
Nice, dude. The map big chest into compass and the big key chest in Eastern. Love that. The class.
Holding it together. Holding it together.
It's open mode.
All right, pod cleanup here for Akaelyne.
No. Sad. There was a heart container on the shovel spot, but I flew it away. I flew it too quickly, so I couldn't grab it. Just stand inside of it.
Rip.
Rip.
Where exactly is Humbugh headed? Oh, that's the 5-6. He's headed to
It's a huge.
Pyramid Ferry. This will probably send him to Catfish, and he'll get his bow, so he'll be on silvers. All right, Andy in the fight here. Lamp for Gr1nk. Meanwhile, new checks abound. Ooh, Humbugh gonna be a little risky here. He's low on Zora money, but he does get the bomb dupe. Tries to come up with the new strategy. He almost lost it.
Eastern is dead. Nothing important. So you got the flute. You got
Did
the
manage to
hammer,
pick it back up.
You got your hook shot.
Yes. Nothing on the pyramid.
Cool.
Fairy.
Alpha Channel with that tier 1 sub. Do appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Nice.
So no need to go here at all.
Pyramid Ferry coming up empty for Humbugh.
Swamp probably then.
All right, Gr1nk gonna go and pick up their bow. Not
Down.
knowing, obviously, that
I'm getting my lamp.
there's another
now.
one at Catfish.
We
Andy gonna grab his
have,
lamp here. So all
Catfish
4
already.
runners are gonna be nice and cozy
Yes.
with their lamp. It's like having a little mini campfire with you the entire time.
Whoever gets done with swamp first just does that, I guess.
Yeah. You checked Hylia Islands?
Yes. Yes. Okay, so
All right, so the question is now, where do we want to go? We do have Swamp available. I kind of expect to see Andy head there, maybe? But, then again,
this is a
we
good
do
one. I
have
like it.
Thieves Town for him. They do have 1 item at large, and that dungeon's not going to get any faster, really. So I believe we're going to check that out now. So Bonk Buddy's probably going to be
Did do hammer pegs, right?
uniting in the same dungeon here in just a little bit, depending on how quickly Akaelyne can complete this.
Alright, so Thieves Town. I need 2 and 4. God, that sucks.
Yep. I know.
Yeah, 2 and 4 are probably like the worst combo,
If you grab
For-
you get red mail.
like necessary items.
Sorry.
That's right, I got 10 hearts.
I believe the sorry they were just discussing was that red mail in chest 1 that Andy is not getting now.
4, not 3. Oh baby, I see Humbugh is hovering over the swamp small key square. I wonder what he's gonna write in there.
All right, they're definitely using the same tracker I'm used to then.
Oh, I am.
I wonder if Andy actually made a new a new spreadsheet, or if he's using the same one from League like he did with Solsky for co-op CrossKeys, because if so, I could just get in there and go delete all their stuff.
Okay, going fine.
Not a shared tracker, just a shared doc. At least I'm assuming that's what they're using. All right, mini or big Helmasaur, not mini Helmasaur fight here for Akaelyne. 2 chips in the mask. That means at least 9 hits. Got to get up to 17. Does have silvers and is going to take it down in one shot. Emo, I would do it, but I want to keep the competitive integrity of this race intact. I don't need the rando police after me. I'll put something funny at the end of the race if I can get in. We'll find out. Oh my gosh, guys, the rando police are here.
Moment of truth, Humbugh.
They're here in chat. What am I supposed to do?
A moment of truth. You don't.
Yeah, your clear mouse gifting tier 1 sub to the rando police. Enjoy the emotes.
I'm glad.
Definitely not a bribe in any way, shape, or form.
Are you still in pod?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, you'll be done with swamp. Wait before I get there.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not.
Well,
wait before
I might
get
be.
there, but...
I'll be mostly done with swamp by the time you get there.
Yeah.
I am gonna go grab that tempered sword first.
Okay.
Andy in the blind fight. Humbugh in the Helma fight.
It's fine with the
Gr1nk also having silvers. Looks like we are headed into Ice Palace here now for Akaelyne.
Yeah, you want it. It makes Argus so much faster.
Plus all the stuff that you jump down your ledge with a sword dies with the tempered sword
Yeah,
instead of not
yeah.
dying with the master sword. God, I fucking hate swamp, dude.
Guys, do you think Andy likes Swamp Palace? Asking for a friend.
Bash L.
All right, Andy gonna go get Tempered Sword before Swamp Palace. Humbugh gonna clean out Eastern Palace now. As we kind of get through, a lot of checks that we've already seen, let's take a look at the dungeon counters. Andy has 3 dungeons down. Going to be heading to Swamp, maybe to get his 4th. Meanwhile, Humbugh having 4 down, about to be at 5 here with Eastern Palace. Gr1nk has at least 2 here with Thieves Town and Tower of Hair. Going to be at 3 here once pod is done. And Akaelyne 3 down, going to be 4 here when Ice is completed.
I almost went to the big chest anyway.
Hey, listen, if you get lost, that map could have really helped you out.
Oh, yeah.
No quick warp.
Andy's washed, guys. He didn't get the quick warp. All right, bombs up here for Akaelyne.
This is going great.
Oh, I think she had it and then moved off the
And
pixel.
no anti-fairy skip, dang, dude.
Hard to tell, though, with this sprite. Oh, there we go. Okay. Shoutouts to the Nep sprite. Finally in the game after all these years. And Gr1nk taking down
Eastern has been...
Helmasaur King. Dungeon 3.
Right.
So 6 whole items to find here in Swamp Palace. Could be left side. Could be 20 bucks in the first chest. 5 to go. This is kind of awkward here. Like, with the new meta, it kind of doesn't make sense to do left side
Do I
first.
follow you into swamp?
But, I mean, there's always that chance of Fire Rock could just
You
be...
do Catfish Zora
left side.
now, since
Yeah.
you're in pod already. Why am I grabbing this key? Oh my god.
Because you want to do left side,
Skip
Andy.
the last
You
one.
want to do it just to make Jim mad.
Yeah, it's not that.
No, it's not that bad. That way, because if you come now, I'm like maybe gonna have left side done by the time you get here.
That's the thing. Like, I realized the awkward timing of it, so
Yeah.
I went with this
Yeah.
one.
All right, looks like they are going to go to Catfish,
Yeah,
which
go to
means
Catfish.
they're going to at
And then we
least...
just both go to
One of
fire,
them is going to have silvers.
is what'll end up happening.
It's actually not fine. I don't know.
Uh-oh. Did you get the 300 from Bonk Rocks?
I did.
Oh, there's a fourth sword. Just 2 out of 6.
Well, time to fool him.
Does anybody check stun prize, guys?
There's gonna be money on catfish.
That
Gold
is
sword
an
was in
option.
here, so my going out of my way for a sword was all for naught.
It was on.
All right, Gr1nk gonna be cleaning up Eastern Palace here. Yo, Humbugh digging.
Do the Samaria lineup. For
We
diving
digging.
down with a bomb. Almost.
You can't dig there. I've tried it.
I wasn't quick thinking enough. I dug out a golden bee from the ground. I could have caught it, flew to
Sold it.
sold it for money, and then flew back.
God, that
But
would have been.
I was not quick
That
enough
would have
to do
been super huge brain.
that. I know. Silvers on catfish.
Dude, what the fuck? Come on,
Getting that
Samaria,
information.
Samaria.
All right, in before Andy gets punished here with map and compass.
Oh,
I hope you guys are ready. Okay, he did get 20 bucks. So there was one item left side.
It had a compass and an item as well, so like I would have had to double back to the left side anyways.
Yo, what is Humbugh doing, dude? What are we doing? Are we trying to stun these boys?
Stun prices. Why am I?
He doesn't know what the stun... I said this 10 minutes ago. What's the stun prize? Can't
I also
believe
don't know what the stun price is.
a runner of Humbugh's caliber did not think about this.
Cool. Love that.
All right, well, I guess they're just abandoning that forever.
I'm gonna go.
But it's not going to hurt them. More
Okay.
and I'll
plot
go
armor.
Zora.
Okay.
But you can go straight to Zora unless you really want the silvers. But
Andy getting divered down. 2 items here in the back. There's the map. And potentially a item in the big chest is if that big key shows up. Has anybody done shovel? Like, apparently...
Fire rod's
Oh.
in here.
Well, hey, Fire Rod was in swamp. It just wasn't left side, guys.
Yep.
okay. Got the skull for one item.
Full heart at shovel is what I'm hearing in
That-
chat. Thank you,
that gives me
Fred.
something to do that's not follow you into mire before you're done with it.
Yep.
So, why did I grab that key? Oh my god.
You know, Andy has so many keys. Andy has so many keys
Muscle
right now.
memory's a fickle bitch, all right?
All right, into phase 2 for Akaelyne at Cold Stare. Gets the nice 6 slash. Nicely done.
Okay, I got the 0 cycle and the quick phase 2. Easy.
Last.
Oh, and the cane!
Samari's here.
There's in mine.
Okay.
All right, well, they're go mode.
So you should come to swamp.
I think I should come to small. I'm just gonna find the big key first.
Okay.
So that's go mode for
Let's just mirror out of.
Team Humbugh.
Fuck, it was here.
Big key
Big key is in.
on the
It's
bridge.
in bridge chest
Jesus
and,
Christ.
Spike chest. That's what you want. So you can just hop with that.
So 51-minute go mode here for these guys. Gonna be very close behind, I think, for the Bonk
Bridge
buddies.
chest and spike chest, huh?
Yes.
They do have to go to Mire, but I do think this cane is gonna push him there.
I bonked. It's better
They do
that
need
you
ether.
found
That is gonna be in
anyways,
Mire.
because you're 2 dungeons.
They
up on
will
me.
get that on the path as long as they stay on the dungeon path.
1, I guess, since I have swamp, because I don't have
You
Hera
have
or ice.
swamp. Yeah, but Hera will not. It's not a dungeon.
That's
I mean, the good news with ether, though, like for Bonk buddies, that's not going to allow them to dive TR like fruitlessly, because that's going to be what gates them.
No. Why did you curse me with no quick warp and no?
Just a reminder, after this race concludes, there will be a potentially slight break, and then Andy and Humbugh will be taking on Fredda and Winfox in the same mode, AD Boots.
Yeah.
The curse of being too.
Gonna have the nice doubleheader for you guys.
I'm sorry.
Later on tonight, Andy is also playing Mystery PogChamp because he's crazy doing all these tournament races at one time, and I'm just as crazy because we're going to restream it here for you.
I'll gain huge chunks of time with you in here by not grabbing an extra.
That's going to be against Telethar. It should be 7 p.m. Eastern time. So Friday night, you know, get a nice bevy, grab some dinner, get ready to watch some cool rando.
Gaining time on you in here because of...
So you want the waterfall block chest and the boss?
Alright.
All right, if Andy hovers this on the second try, then he's okay. He did it. He's not that bad, I guess. I was gonna say he's bad, but he's not that bad. Yeah, it's the doubleheader. There will be the stream going offline.
Don't fire out the first one.
Maybe. It depends on if the 80 boots goes very long. We'll see. Spooky action. So it's basically Dungeon Rush now. We do have Skull Woods, Ice Palace for Andy, Meyer, and then TR, Desert as well, and Hera. So a whole lot of things left to do. Pretty sure we'll never see Andy go and get those silvers.
Yep.
All right, Vidi goes down for Andy. Going to be another dungeon
Second
done.
Silver arrows on Vitreous. Oh my god.
Oh, they're haxing, guys. They're haxing. A second silvers. Argus and Kingdom Samaria acquired for
Easily
Humbugh.
confused.
Easily confused. Yeah, yeah. Some of us are.
Akaelyne going to come and get her hook shot. I forgot she had not been up here to get this. But they're going to be in a really good situation here. As far as like kind of the path to be on. I'm really hoping Gr1nk will take this Samaria and go to Meyer, because there's 2 items there, versus going to Skull Woods first. That's like the most ideal scenario for them to stay keeping this close here. They're not out of it.
Man, remember when you had to rely on good back of Desert Popo RNG for that room to go well?
All right, Gr1nk getting phase 2 done.
I don't miss those days.
Having a little bit of trouble landing those silver arrow shots.
You mean by you just...
Shades of Thelaine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so good. Emercenary just instructed me on just...
All right, Desert down for Andy.
Alright, I'm on my way to ice.
Alright. On my way to Vidi.
Ice go mode is pretty quick. We'll see if Andy remembers to hit the switch.
Spooky.
All right, so Gr1nk going to Desert first is in the area, so should be able to go to Meyer here. That's going to be good and set them on their path for go mode.
I did some half-ass version of quick kill on Argus on Vidi with silvers because I only had 8 arrows going in. It was very hard.
All right, Andy is going to remember the switch.
None of the top right eyeballs move, so I did not get the quick kill on Vidi.
We do have to do Aga Tower today in all dungeons. It's the name. I think everyone, at some point or another, most everyone, has made that mistake. Especially starting out. It's like, oh, hey, I did all the dungeons.
I did do, though, Icebreaker.
But you didn't do Aga Tower?
Oh, I should have grabbed one of the chest small keys instead of the rock small key, huh?
Humbugh getting bullied here in the back of Desert. Gr1nk, meanwhile, completing Desert and gonna head to the Mire area.
It was the upper part of the room that went.
All right, Humbugh not getting the one cycle for Landmo. Use wrong bow, but in a tournament, I guess it's the right bow.
Landmo's dead. We're just tied.
Akaelyne going to
I'm down a
be
hero.
in this fight. Gonna get her Cane of Samaria. Has her Fire Rod.
We will be tied through.
Is this where I go beat Hera first so that you give me the Turtle Rock key info?
This is the big key for Gr1nk, and now gonna hit go mode here. As long as he goes to the right and decides to actually open this chest, we'll get Ether,
I'll just have to.
and then they will be in collective go mode as well. We can take a look at the dungeon counter at that point in time, kind of see where we stand.
That's a good point.
Pretty super excited to see that. That's what I love about having player cams. You get to see like the excitement when you hit that go mode on their face.
Keys for Skull, since I went in here.
All right, so now they know what they all need to do. I think that probably pulled Akaelyne from Skull Woods. Like, she was probably headed there. I would have to assume.
I would like some arrows.
I'll trade you 5 arrows for a small key.
I don't have 5 arrows.
Yeah, I know. I'll give you 5 arrows for a small key.
Oh, I'm done. That was the point.
All right, so checking out everything. 2, 4, 6, 7. About to be 8 here for Andy.
So,
And Humbugh sitting at 8. About to be 9. Humbugh doing work here. And he's the one with the silvers, guys. Believe it or not. He is doing work. Even with having, you know, to try and dig for money and, you know, chipping away at the rock. Anyway, moth down for him. Gr1nk into the fight here. Back of Mire. This is going to be dungeon number 7 for Gr1nk.
That is what I meant.
I thought you meant to hair up.
Nicely done. Andy take it down.
No, do Hera before
Mothula
Turtle
as
Rock.
well. The two of them kind of hand in hand. I bet they did. I didn't hear them share RNG at all. So, like, you couldn't even decide if they could set up the quick kill.
Humbug, good at math, not good at logical thinking.
This is partly true, and I won't say what part of the statement was untrue.
This is what co-op's all about. Having some fun
Oh, yes.
with a friend and playing this video game.
Oh, dude, I really need those old man kisses for this Hera I'm about to go into.
It's the old man kisses for Hera. You'll love it. Love to see it. So I believe this tournament, to answer a question in chat, is average finish. I believe it is.
Yes. Oh, you didn't say one. I did say one.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you did, because you...
Okay, getting confirmation, it is average finish.
I did not.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you guys heard, but the Grimace Memorial Invitational Tournament has announced its second iteration as of today. It's going to be co-op. So you're going to see some SMZ3 Grimace style coming back at you, but co-op too. Co-op's the new flavor for 2024. The ALTTPR League last year set the playoffs to be all co-op, and now every tournament is co-op that's popping up. You love to see it.
joking?
Andy's showing his true colors, getting middle hold.
Alright, well,
Shades of Furame.
Do more Turtle Rock before you enter.
yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I got middle hold.
Oh, yeah, that's
Moldorm was like super quickly bouncing between two of the jagged walls and then just like
yeah, yeah.
beeline for me, and I wasn't ready.
Andy's just making excuses. Akaelyne gonna take down Meyer. Viddy
Now I'm
getting
scared.
another
Moldorm is
crystal.
literally right next to the middle hole as he's dying.
Andy knocking Moldorm down the middle hole.
He didn't fall down getting
Justice for Andy. Mothula now for Gr1nk. I really like the Game Boy Pocket looking palette here for Moth. It looks like, you know, we're colorful yet just black and white for the Moth, but takes Moth down. Nicely done. Huge dungeon rush mode for everybody at this point. Now, Gr1nk already has Desert done. Akaelyne going to be getting that done now. Akaelyne does have Ice done. Gr1nk probably headed there next.
All right, I'm opening Turtle Rock.
I have some info for you at least. I'm not gonna open lava chest.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
no reason to. We're not looking for anything.
Yeah.
All
Gonna grab the arrows.
right,
But I
so
will steal the
I'm.
Poke King.
Yeah. You might have. Oh, are you just gonna steal the Poke Key and skip Big Chest?
Yes.
Okay.
Or do you want me to do big chest?
Nah, I don't care. Doesn't matter. I think like the
Okay.
time difference is negligible. Like you losing time.
Is the
and
time
saving
difference
time
negligible?
is- It'd be neutral.
It's all moot because I just opened the freaking door.
Nice job, Humbugh. Opening lava chest. Like a true gamer.
Keysanity, bro.
Any Mimic Cave checkers in the chat?
Container with the big kitchen.
Any Mimic Cave checkers in the chat? Maybe we get the legendary
Can definitely steal.
Rainbow Mail armor upgrade.
Well, if you get to Big Chest before I get to the Pokey Room,
Yeah.
then I don't have to steal anything. I can be a good Samaritan.
Humbugh, if you value making Andy do more, I would say do not get there in time. Check Mimic Cave first.
You don't have to steal anything.
Nice.
There are gonna be 2 keys in the back. That's gonna make things really quick for Andy. They're gonna be entering GT very close together. Sitting about basically one full dungeon ahead
I have to go to.
of Bonk Buddies.
Haha! Is Crystal Roller also a key?
Yes.
Nice. Nice. I almost went in the wrong pipe. we're fine.
I mean, it's to Andy's credit, I'll say.
Like
It is
right as I
hard,
was getting
even
it,
in
my brain was
co-op,
like,
to trust you do not have to go in that first pipe.
Man, would it be faster? for me
Andy's
to
still going the
skip
wrong way. He didn't listen to his partner.
chests?
There's nothing in big chest. It's an item.
Oh, I thought you said.
All right, now he's listening.
Okay, I thought it was a small
You
key.
just go. You can just go straight to Crystal Rock. And do not steal a Poke King.
Okay.
All right, Mothula fight incoming for Akaelyne.
Which is why I was popping off a little bit.
Oh yeah, I see. Well, do you have to go to Lisbon then?
Yeah, I do.
Because if so, it's in the first chest. My bad.
Nicely done. Going to be Crystal 6 for Akaelyne. Still needs 1 pendant and 1 crystal.
All right, Laser Bridge 1.
Gr1nk phase 1 down for Humbugh. Meanwhile, Gr1nk in the fight of Cold Stare. Is on Red Mill, is on Gold Sword. Shouldn't be too bad. Nicely done there with that Fire Rod. Cleaning that up. right, so Bonk Buddies on their way to the mountain now.
Okay, I just got my small key.
Okay. We'll see about GT here. I will be far enough ahead to like do DM route.
All right, Humbugh doing the smart play, deciding to do DM strats, Blaine route, as it were.
Possibly. It'll be close.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Andy going to get backdoor strats here with that gold sword. Is going to be able to zero cycle phase
So I got
1.
super fast Gr1nk.
Akaelyne going to be into TR slightly ahead of Gr1nk. Assuming Gr1nk not using auto tracking, as Ice
still
Palace
gets
is not lit up, but
Gr1nk
does have it
with
done.
exploding
We did see
shells.
that get completed.
Horrible. Gr1nk's rocket is the most scary thing in the game. Smoky on the torch.
If you guys want to guess how many small keys they'll end GT with, then put some numbers in chat. You can guess. We don't care where the big
Small key, on
key
20
is, though.
on.
Just how many small keys they finish with. All right, Stalfos room has a small key, piece of heart, a compass, chest 4, gonna be the boots.
Oops, what the
Imagine this trash seed. Granted,
Alright, GT is opening.
we needed them for desert, but it was a pendant. Imagine
not be done with
playing
comps.
this seed without
fine.
those.
This is small key. Yeah, you just go poke full left.
Okay.
And ignore Stalfos room.
Oh.
I wish Humbugh would have told him to go get the boots.
Did you get the key from the...
I would have told him to go get the
and
boots.
pot key?
Cool.
Hope room came up empty for Humbugh as he's continuing. I didn't see what was there, but we know that he didn't stop. So, what do we have here in the compass room? 4 more chests, 4 more items, 20 bucks.
Dude, no way I hit him with sword beams.
A bee in a bottle, a single arrow, and the cave. Yeah, we can go check Bumper Cave now.
Or...
Any Bumper Cave enjoyers in the chat?
Okay.
I found a cape.
Yo, let's go. Safety Ganon strats.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully that will not be
Bonk Buddies both in TR.
Map chest and now is on your way to...
Yep.
Akaelyne getting her big key.
Heart container in the fire snake room. If you want it.
You know, Andy's looking a little
Oh
too
my
comfy
God,
on his
I realized
hearts.
I have 1 bomb.
Ooh!
Wow. Andy
Not even close.
getting super close here on his bomb count. But there's the big key in the top left.
Small key bottom right, if you want.
Oh,
Mostly good for me because I don't need to get any other small key.
yeah, you don't need to go to Hope Room. There was one there.
All right, so it is a matter of
Alright, I need to keep an
can
eye
we
out.
beat GT?
A
I'm
bomb.
hoping the answer is yes. And then on top of that, will they remember to do Ag Tower?
Oh, mimics are in the arrow path.
Don't let Andy fool you. He has forgotten more than once.
I realized these two. I found arrows under the pots, and then I got so many arrows from the Igors. As you do.
Oh, that was clean.
As they climb GT, another reminder, right after this race, we'll interview the runners if they want to come in. And then shortly after that, around 4 p.m., maybe sooner if the other team is ready, Andy and Humbugh will be taking on Freddy and Windfox. Part of this co-op AD tournament as well.
Dash too late, so I am I rubbed the door out of the cycle.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Andy into land mode 2, had a pretty clean gauntlet. Humbugh, meanwhile, in G4. Gets that silver. Gets blasted by the BMOs. Good Stalfos RNG. Bad Zizak RNG. Got to be a little careful here. Down to 2 hearts. Don't want to take an inadvertent death. They could stomach that time loss, I think, but it's not something you really want to risk.
Wiz robes, I only got 1 heart drop.
All right, so he has a fairy, it looks like, according to chat.
Magic was
Could
the
explain
one
why he's being a little
I need, but that was the
aggressive.
pot that I decided to pick up and nothing else.
That was slow.
With robes.
Yeah, Humbugh going to be short on arrows here unless he gets some in a drop
That was bad. Let's just do this. Why not?
for the Ganon fight. Going to have to do some silverless strats as well. All right, guys, is Andy going to go for it? Is he going to... He's scooting in his chair. Here we go. Press that A button. All right, he hovered it. Get your emotes in chat.
I thought about killing Moldorm too, just because Moldorm middle hold me, but I decided against it. Also made me think I was gonna fail hover because I decided last second to hover. But we're fine. Everything's okay.
I will
Right next down for Gr1nk.
for you.
Akaelyne into Tower of Hera. Just has to Hera pot this really quickly
Stupid.
and then go take down Moldorm. Andy and Agatu, not the most favorable patterns. Did get a blue ball there.
This is a bet. Oh, dude, what is this pattern? You only had 1 left too. I wasn't counting.
All right, Agatu down for Humbugh as well. Will they remember Aga 1?
I think mine was a 5.
I will get arrows in Castle Town. I have 2. But you don't care because you don't have silvers.
Nope. I have 7.
Oh. Oh, fair enough.
Oh, yeah. See? Willard's helping me out here in chat. The NMG muscle memory definitely will get them arrows here in Aga Tower. I forgot we had to go to Aga Tower. I forgot we could get free arrows here. They're fine.
Hey, chest turn. Don't mess up, Humbugh.
Any chest turners in the chat?
Damn it. Alright, give me 10 seconds. I'll get to the chest. Okay, 10 might be.
I just meant don't mess up the chest turn.
Yeah, I know.
No pressure.
We got the sideways turn there from Humbugh.
Oh, half a chest turn.
That's the ideal one in NMG because you get to use that extra time with that light cone to be able to see where that guard is and read the RNG. Shout outs to Matt7898 for telling me that.
Oh, okay, bro. That wasn't-
Andy foregoing the NMG muscle memory and picking up that top right pot for arrows. I can't believe it. You don't need him, but I still can't believe it. Imagine not picking that pot up. All right, watch this. Humbugs don't pick this pot up. Right here. Easy. Easy dub. There it is. 5 arrows.
Oh,
Yeah, this is very unfortunate for Gr1nk. Oh, taking a hit. Okay, is he going to reset the room? Maybe he bails. Maybe he bails.
that might have been.
Oh,
my best
he's
stairs
going back for it.
I've ever had.
No, the pressure. This is worse, dude.
The top of my head was lined up with like the floor pattern at the top.
Oh, yes, Humbugh. Perfect. Perfect spin speed there. Hook speed off the stairs. He got so far.
All right. So you want to
Everyone get your Fs in chat for Humbugh.
right for the first one. And then you get 3 blue balls.
All right.
All right, big key here for Akaelyne. And Gr1nk on the way.
Okay, after the first lightning and the guaranteed ball, after the guaranteed ball, you want to hit him up left.
Oh, they're saving frames here, guys, by giving the info of where to hit Aga towards. It's a very advanced strat. Sometimes it works, as you see them laughing here or hear them. It's not working here for them. They're doing their best.
Did you know the biggest and heaviest cheese ever produced weighed 1 billion pounds? And yeah.
Yeah. Something.
All right, so Ganon now for Andy. Gold sword in hand, just 6 slashes per phases 1 and 2. Andy taking a hug there. Humbugh gonna have to do the NMG strats. Needs 12 slashes for phase 1 and 2, or 6 spins as they do gold sword damage.
Yo, zero teleports, I think.
0 warps.
And I made him silver.
Andy utilizing lamp, not taking any chances. Humbugh could come back. I think Humbugh's actually going to beat Andy here. I'm pretty sure. Because of silvers. If Humbugh gets a favorable pattern, could get a triple here. I don't know if he's got enough time, though. He does! Humbugh taking it down first, beating Andy. That's going to be 1 GG in the chat here for Humbugh. And Andy gonna come in beating Ganon as well. GG's to Team Humbugh.
I'm sorry.
We'll see if they want to come in for
Just leave it at that.
Yeah, I know, right?
an interview.
Yeah.
Akaelyne and Gr1nk gonna finish this out. Let's cheer them on as they get across the finish line. Remember, another race right after this, shortly after this, close to 4 p.m. All right, Moldorm 2 down for Akaelyne. Gr1nk finishing up Landmo 2. All right, Aga 2 here for Akaelyne. Ooh, unfortunately not getting any hits in there. Should be close to finishing this up. Oh, man. So close on that last hit. Just a little wide. And is going to finish it up there. Nicely done. They just have Aga 1. And then Ganon. Meanwhile, Gr1nk up in the climb. Going to be headed to Mini Helmsor room. Does have 2 keys. Is going to be fine. Key count wise. Love to see it. All right, and it looks like we have Humbugh and Andy with us. GG's, guys.
Hello, GG's.
Hello. GG's.
I gotta say, it's nice to talk to Andy, and he's not popping in my ear.
Yeah, explain to chat how you solved that issue.
Oh, we just replaced the whole computer because.
Speaking
Anyway.
of that, they're supposed to start working on my computer on Monday.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
There was a long wait list before they could get to my my problem.
I thought you were going to say they were going to get like a full government scale investigation on why
Oh, dude, I hope.
your computer was popping. Anyway, so GG's on taking game 1 of group stage. How I mean, here's the traditional question that is a terrible post-race question, but how'd you feel about that seed?
Honestly, not that great. It was a seed where you went into pod to get a bow.
Yeah.
Not great. And I instead spent 7 eternities in ice. And
Yeah.
it's hard playing non-keys when you play basically only keys normally.
For a while. Yeah, that's fair.
I just don't know how to route anything in normal dungeons where I don't have, like, take into account that I have small keys going in, but I have to take into account finding small keys on the way.
Yeah, I mean, I could tell you guys look like you had no idea what you were doing, especially early game. But joking aside, so I'll say, like, and I'm not sure if they'll join us for an interview. We will offer it once they finish. You know, they had a little bit of time before they actually got that the mitts and the mirror, and so Gr1nk actually had dove into Eastern Palace and kind of had a potential to break the thing open. Like, if the hammer shows up there before, you know, and they don't get mitts, then, like, I feel like it might be a little while before you guys get there. Also, they got Akaelyne decided to sequence break East Dark World pretty early into the Dark World's, like, loop, and was rewarded at Catfish with that bow. So they had that pretty early on. Just they were both kind of late to the hammer.
Yeah, like it's either go south, like do village go south or do village go east. You get rewarded regardless, pretty much. But I'll take a hammer and a flute ahead of a bow, I think.
So Andy, how did you feel about getting a sword in Hype Cave to bail you out?
Oh, dude, you should have. I don't know if you had our like mics on or anything, but
I
like
did.
we were when it seemed like one of the only, because it could have been like flippers or something for the hobo sword, but I figured that it was probably more likely that there was just a sword in Hype Cave. So I was like pumped that I didn't have to walk from Village of Outcasts all the way down to Bombo's Tablet a second time. But I wasn't too surprised that there was a sword in there, to be quite honest.
Yeah, I mean, it was so apparent. I called it, and you know, I don't know if it deserves a witch hat though, just due to the nature of. I was like, it's flippers or a sword, like it's happening. There's not anything left, at least.
Yeah,
because I had already seen Eastern at this point, so.
Yeah, overall the seed was pretty interesting. It was like a lot of like half, like we couldn't ever full clear any of the decisions we could really make in the mid game. It was always like, you know, Thieves Town without a hammer, Pod Eastern without a bow, you know, Skullwoods without Fire Rod. There was just lots of like half decisions.
Mire without a cane.
Yeah. Ice Palace without anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
The
it was
slow
pretty
ice is never good.
interesting. It was pretty interesting to like hot route on the fly once, you know, the bad decision, you know, quote unquote, ended up paying off and like rerouting on the fly. Like I was gonna do Pod Eastern into Catfish and Zora, but then I pulled the bow and the flippers out of Pod, so I was like, okay, well now I'm gonna do Thieves Town and Swamp instead, and just hope that I don't get owned by Catfish and Zora, I guess. But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's a typical open AD, you know? Sometimes they're fast, sometimes they're not. Sometimes you start with boots and we're all happy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like right as we started, I was like, yo, you want to go to Saha? And, and Humbugh was like, oh, okay, I can do Saha.
I do honestly like that strat, especially with boots start. It gives you the option, if you get a bow, you just go ahead and beat Eastern, like right there.
There's never a bow in there when you go there early.
You're absolutely right. But yeah, we got 3 of you guys finished. Akaelyne coming across the line, so GG's to her. And Gr1nk in the fight now, gonna try and conclude race number 1 of the marathon today. So I guess what are we expecting? 4 p.m. for the next race here, about 20 minutes for you guys.
It's already 3:40 basically, so no reason. I was gonna message them and be like, hey, you guys want to go sooner, but like 20 minutes is whatever.
Yeah. 20 minutes sounds good.
That's a good time for some snacks, some bathroom breaks, some beverages.
Oh yeah.
And
the beverage will come out for race 3 of the marathon tonight. Don't you worry, Dante.
Perfect. Oh no, Gr1nk taking a fall to Ganon. That's so unfortunate. You hate to see that. Oh man. I know that could be frustrating.
Mechanic? Who thought of that mechanic with the fire bats that they just
blame
the other way?
Blame Nintendo.
I blame Nintendo for forcing me to play this game for multiple years of my life.
Bless Nintendo.
T'as eu la seed la plus difficile de nous deux, hein.
How you doing today, Dante?
I'm doing, man. It's been busy, man. Okay, we could hear they are still communicating. I switched over to Gr1nk's audio, and they do have hot mics. I don't know French, so I don't know what's being said. But yeah, I'm doing all right. We're gonna have a great kickoff to this weekend. Ton of rando. I gotta either watch or play. You know.
Let's go, dude. I'm really excited.
I'll stop
for
holding up the Pog bracket.
I'm really excited for the Get Dante partner by restreaming Andy matches arc, so you and Solski can combine to be the ultimate power.
Yeah, we can do that the muscle handshake meme.
Yep.
That'll be us. We'll see what we can make happen.
Yeah, hopefully once
Oh no, dude. Oh god.
Oh no. Hopefully post wedding week, which is coming up for me, I'll be able to schedule my races a little more spread out, so you don't have to do 8 hours of Andy content in one day.
It's fine. You know, I've got nothing better to do. I just, wife, kid, job, nothing else.
Yeah, no.
No big deal. All right, guys, seriously, get some love and support into the chat for Gr1nk as he's going on Ganon here. Third time, he's gonna get it this time. I have faith. I have faith. He does. Oh, does he have enough magic? I'm a little concerned. I hope he has a potion.
He might have the blue, maybe, if he did Hookshot Cave and didn't use it somewhere else.
I know he was first there, so I don't know if he's used it.
Rien à foutre. Je me casse. Attends, j'ai une fée et il va falloir que j'utilise ma potion parce que j'aurai pas assez de magie. Voilà. J'ai une fée.
Okay, maybe fairy, maybe fairy.
Hop.
Yeah, he
Does
got a
have-
fairy on his way back up.
De la
Perfect.
poudre.
Perfect.
J'en ai marre, j'ai faim, j'ai faim. J'ai faim.
Also, Humbugh, get out collected, nerd.
Oui, justement.
Yeah, 113, 121.
Well, I went to catfish. It was clearly a time loss.
I mean, okay, all right. So, tell me about the digging arc of.
Okay, so
Oh my god.
listen. On my first dig, I dig up a golden bee. Like I realized I was short on money. Okay, but I dig up a golden bee. But then I just killed it with a slash, and in the instant that I did it, I realized that could have saved me. That could have made me actually get to Zora, because I could have caught the bee, flew to CAC to sell it, flew back to Catfish to go back to Zora to get the item.
Mhm.
That would have been so much Gigabrain. I would have.
It would have been nice.
Random career at that point. I mean, Zora didn't have anything, but it would have been cool.
Yo, GG's
GG's.
to Gr1nk, and we'll bring him in here for an interview. Yo, GG's, Gr1nk.
Hey, I need to send a message to Akaelyne that she needs to join because I just clicked on something. And yeah, well, GG's.
GG's.
Yeah, a bit of problems at the end, I would say. I'm very hungry. I am absolutely starving. I think I just began to just become mad because I was just so hungry. But yeah, it was fun. Yeah, hello Akaelyne.
Hello.
Yo, GG's.
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 Well, what a fun seed. Very glad that we played this in co-op and not in solo, because I would have been awful. I figure.
Definitely not the best solo seed, given kind of the item chain you guys had experienced today.
Yeah. Well, it was all right, honestly, to be fair, but yeah. A bit of back and forth with the progression items, I feel like, but it was fun overall. It was not too hard for me, especially because Akaelyne spent like the whole seed, like the first hour with like 5 hearts and just the master swords and just maybe like blue mail. So it was a bit rough for her, but it was okay for me. Again, I'm the one starving, so I'm very glad that it went good for me. But yeah, we knew that coming up on this match that we wouldn't, we had very few chances against you guys, but we thought, hey, let's get it over with. It's the dearest seed first match. Get everything off of your system, and now let's get serious. And I hope that I won't. Are we allowed to swear here?
Oh yeah, as much as you want. Go for it.
Right, yeah. I hope I won't fuck it up so badly at the end, because my GT and my Ganon was just awful. But yeah. Did you get the? Yeah, I got a question for you. Did you get the bow very early or not?
No. Catfish bow were my silvers, and they never got them.
Oh wow!
Oh, wow.
All right, so you went into pod without a bow. That's a bold move. I like it. It's fancy.
We had the lovely choices of going either to like Pyramid Catfish or Pod Eastern or Ice or Mire.
Yeah.
So the options weren't exactly.
Yeah, sometimes you had to take your chances, but yeah, we said let's forget the bow. Let's just focus on other things. I did a mistake in my routing. I forgot to check the tablet when I was doing like the Village of Outcast and going down with the Smith chain and everything. I just completely forgot that the book. And yeah, well, when Aka told me, "Oh, you've got the hammer there," I was like, "Oh, yeah, fuck me."
It's a bad location for the hammer. It's a really
It really is, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, completely forgot about that. That's all right. But it was fun, and it was it's nice. I love co-op, so I'm very happy to play just this tournament. Honestly, just co-op is so fun.
So this was the first race for you guys in your group as well?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And yeah, I was. I think just started off with Andy and Humbugh and just go for it. Like a 1,000 points difference in elo on race time. As I say, let's try it.
Those points mean nothing.
Well, to be fair, yeah, that's true because Akaelyne did beat Denti earlier in
That's true.
CrossKeys.
CrossKeys.
Yeah, it was like 1,000 points difference too. So you never know. You never know. But yeah, no way we're gonna win with my execution tonight. That's all right. I get some pizza or whatever. Just I'll eat because it's Europe, right? It's 9:45 p.m. now, so I'm starving.
I believe it.
But thank you for the restream. I hope you had fun. I hope it was fun to see and informative for people. Like, I think it's a nice way to discover the randomizer. Seeing co-op and 4 people play.
Yeah, well, thanks for letting me restream it. I hope you guys had fun as well. It was great. It was great commentating for you guys and watching this. So looking forward to seeing how you guys do in groups going forward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, fingers crossed, right? But thank you. And good luck also like to Team Humbugh.
Yep, same to you.
Good luck to you guys.
Good luck.
And Denti, see you in what, an hour and a half?
Hour and a half, about 10 minutes, 13 minutes. We're going to have game 2 as Team Humbugh decides to do a doubleheader. Who knows why they're this crazy. But the Andy Marathon on this channel will continue as we have one more co-op race before the Mystery Pog later tonight as far as restreams go. But thank you again to Akaelyne and Gr1nk. Thank you guys so much. And GG's.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And good luck with the restreams.
Thank you. So hang around, guys. Clear Mouse will be joining me on the mic for game 2 here in just a bit. We're going to get things prepped, and we'll see you guys in about 10 to 12 minutes.
All right, bye-bye.